But then again, that's a Legion thing, not a Cataclysm thing. Yeah, it's probably fine. We have no choice, Kulgoroth. We must move further inland. I do not like it one bit, but we're vulnerable here. Return to the stables below the manor. Let's get everybody on the carriages and send them eastbound. I pray it's not too late. Speaking of manors, it was more of a mansion, but whatever. I watched a bit of a Resident Evil Let's Play recently. Well, actually, the entirety of the Let's Play. It was by Halloween 4545. It was Resident Evil Revelations 2. Looks pretty good. You know, it looks like a fun game. Something I would like to play. We will overcome this. Do not give in to panic. We're all gonna die. Ah! But yeah, basically, I'm thinking of giving the game a go at some stage. I'm just gonna wander over this way for a moment. Can I? The Silent Hill game, not Silent Hill. Well, yeah, Silent Hill games a go at some stage, but Resident Evil games a go. Might be a bit of fun. And again, they are quite a bit different to what I'm used to. Oh yes, I played survival horror before, in some capacity. Currently my mind keeps saying, oh, I played Dead Space, but that doesn't really count. Yeah, I played Dead Space and Dead Space 2, but I'm not really sure they count as survival horror. It's mostly a shooter with horror elements. You're not exactly limited by, you know, supplies or anything. It's quite easy to get more. And actually, I can't even head over there if I wanted to. I'm not sure if I've ever really played a survival horror. Maybe I have and I'm just blanking. Quite annoyingly, my mind has a tendency to do that. It just completely blanks out on points that I would otherwise think of the moment I need to think of them. It's quite annoying. But anyway, let's go get on this carriage. Ooh, the Royal Alchemist is on the back. As is Gwen, who's dropped a few levels.
Well met.
Ain't you a chipper looking one?
And no one. Well, a guy that's so so unimportant, he doesn't even get a name. Okay. Just turn on the other mouse to start scrolling. The Windows doesn't recognize the Mac mouse's wheel because it's not a wheel. It's there's a symbol down near the end of the mouse, and everywhere above that symbol is the wheel. Like the physical mouse itself, not a separate entity. Wonder will the Gilneans ever retake Gilneas? That would be a cool thing. But Blizzard tends to focus on, you know, some event happening elsewhere, and not on some older plot thread kind of thing. Look out, we're under attack. Ogre ambushes, and it's the servants of Kulgoroth, the same guy from earlier. They didn't really do a great job. Ooh, the princess decided to get dressed again. Well done. Thanks for stopping Kulgoroth. Our carriage got hit pretty bad. The one in front of us got it worse. There seems to be any corpses around here, though. Unless you already buried them. Can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, I'll be interested in doing the Resident Evil stuff. I'm sorry, I can't remember at all what I was saying a moment ago. My mind is completely blanked and it's quite annoying. If you want to know what I was saying there, send me, just leave a comment. This goes for everything, just leave me a timestamp on the thing. And just say, like, could you finish that point? I'll do so, happily. I'm curious as to what I was getting at myself. So I'll be more than happy to say it. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping. I read that. Sorry, I'm so distracted by what I might have been saying. And now I'm thinking of food. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in a few hours. Good few hours, actually, since like 10 p.m. yesterday. It's now nearly 6. Oh, bloody hell. Oh yeah, I was saying about the Mac mouse. I think I was saying something after that. No, I was just saying about Mac mouse. But yeah, I will be playing, interested in playing the like Silent Hill and Resident Evil at some stage. It all depends on the people who owns its video policies. Different companies have different video policies and whatnot, and especially if they have like copyrighted music that they don't hold in it. Like say if WoW was to insert one of Clutch's songs, that band, I would have issue with that because that's copywritten. Then they'll be on my ass for having one in my Let's Play. Actually, sorry, StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty had Sweet Home Alabama, and I may or may not get in trouble for that, having it in my video. No lyrics, just the tune, but still, that's, you don't need the lyrics to get in legal trouble. Sometimes I get paranoid just even saying the name is enough. But anyway. The ogre's got 2 of our stagecoaches, this one and the one that fell into the marsh just north of here. I want you to head there and rescue any survivors while we hatch up a plan to deal with these ogres. And this, the Hearthstone's automatically set to these new, to the new place here. Stuff them there, but I'll just go grab this stuff. Oh, poor bastards. They really took a tumble. I'll help them all out in a bit once I get my stuff. And Christ, this is reminding me of Tol Barad. For those who don't know, Tol Barad is a PvP/PvE place over here. This is the PvE part, the Tol Barad Peninsula. There's the Horde and the Alliance part. You get daily quests that send you to either the village, the hold, the shipyard, the Restless Front, the Dark Wood, the Argo's Overlook, or the Forgotten Hill, or the Cape of Lost Hope. You do a few different things around there. Then there's the and if you turn it in, you get your reward, rep, and coins and whatnot, and money and whatnot. Then Tol Barad is the PvP part with PvE stuff. I believe there might be a raid associated with it, though I never did it. There's the Slagworks, the Warden's Vigil, and the Ironclad Garrison. These are parts both related to the PvP and the PvE part of Tol Barad. If you hold Tol Barad, you get quests in Bardin Hold to go into these different places and deal with, and also there's the Hole and D Block. These are like prison cells within it, at small little places. There's also Cursed Depths, and at the end of each of these rows is like a tower. That's part of the PvP thing. But if you wrest control from the other faction, you get daily quests. You get a few quests there, dailies. I remember one that required you to go kill a ton of crocolisks over there in a swamp, much like this one. There we go. Finally, we kill a beast. One survivor rescued. We're going to have to fight a crocolisk. It's not relevant. It's rescuing a survivor. Not quite a waste of time, but certainly time could be better spent. And eventually we'll die. Thank you. 2 bloody boots. Just vendor trash. Put on the repair belts. Wolfer cloak. Alright. Start mining. And that's Peace boom. I'll stroll on over and get that after I kill this crocolisk. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if this is those mountainous bits. This is the same swamp from Tolbrad. Or Tolbrad's the same one in from here. Underwater. Sorry, I'm going hoarse from talking this much and not having enough drink. I'm like trying to conserve the cola. Don't have much left.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Shanky, shanky. You know, since we're good friends with, you know, royal family and all that, and the Gunanes keep insisting, any friend of Greymane's a friend of mine, you'd think I would have exalted rep with them automatically, you know? But apparently not. Let's auto run back while I take a quick drink. And we'll leave the resource behind. Yeah. Well, that's better. Oh, come on. You've done it again, Kulgoroth. You have my thanks. Oh, first green. Kinda useless though. Part of me thinks maybe it has a stat on it that no longer exists, namely spirit or something. It'd be weird to have spirit on it, but you know, weirder things have happened. They're forsaken are right on our heels, and now these ogres are trying to flank us, Kulgoroth. They're servants of the Etin Kulgoroth, the meanest, most destructive force in all of Gulneas. If we can bait Kulgoroth into charging Forsaken's forward force, we should be able to cover a retreat and buy some time. The only way this can work is we make Kulgoroth furious. It won't be enough to just kill his minions. We need to swipe his most prized possession, a tiger-skinned banner. We have to kill 4 ogres and swipe his banner. I wonder how he got ogre minions. You know? I guess just being a mean git can get you some ogres. It also he's the meanest, most destructive force in all of Gulneas. Why hasn't Gulneas dealt with him yet? Or was it a case of out of sight, out of mind? Like he just stayed on his hill and did piss all. Until recently. But in that case, then what did he do for food and whatnot? Because I don't have, at least so far, I haven't seen any, you know, trace of agriculture or whatever. You need a fair bit of food to feed him. He's big. So that would imply he's been carrying out constant raids. And so that's not really out of sight, out of mind. Come on, cheap shot. Got him. Here, and he's most of the way dead now. Ooh, and there's ore over there. There's herb there. I actually have to kill one more minion after this. Oh, bloody hell. Hey, big guy, I'll steal your banner in a moment. Though you didn't hear me say that. I'm out of range. Cheap shot. Well, I guess it was a good thing we didn't kill him earlier then, wasn't it? You know, remember that whole talk about the newbie raid group. Okay, move back a little. Cloak. And now we'll go steal the banner. How much have I now? Nearly 200 in Peace Bloom, 74 in Silver Leaf, 96 in Copper, 100, and 4 gold exactly in Rough Stone. Not bad. Kyrok has the most, followed by Kurganok, and I have the least. Most. Makes sense, considering neither of them have herbalism. Who dares to touch Kulgoroth's banner? Puny thief, Kulgoroth find you. Kulgoroth smash your face in. A ragged, filthy, tiger-skin banner. kind of smashed my face off the rocks. Kinda. I think I'm a bit too zoomed out now. I'll fix it. How did it go, Kulgoroth? I'm alive, so it went somewhat well. You definitely got the Ed and angry, Kulgoroth. I heard it myself. Let's hope this works.
Just in time, friend. Here come the Forsaken. You will come no further, Forsaken scum. By the war banner of our ancient Greymane clan, I expel you from our ancestral lands.
Is that actually really a war banner? An ancestral war banner? And that kind of played out a little weirdly. He was already engaged in him before he even tossed the banner down. Like, what? It does make sense for him to engage them. Then again, maybe he presumed they were the ones who stole it, because if the prince was, you know, hidden from vision, he only saw them, so charged them. Makes some degree of sense anyway.
For Gilneas.
I know I'm reading too much into it, but I'm an obsessive person. I'm into the obsessive detail, you know. So there you go. Our carriage drivers were told to regroup in the fishing town of Stormglen. Our scouts report that there might be shelter and supplies to be found there. Meet Gwen Armstead there. She'll be in charge of taking care of our people. I'll deal with the stuff down in the Black Walled later. Like the herbs and ore and whatnot. Let's just head on down this way. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Let's just grab this. Like I said, I really do like the aesthetic of these zones. So it's quite nice. Would like to see a return to Gilneas kind of thing. I would like to see, you know, some patches where Blizzard introduces content to wrap up previous story threads. Like, say, the, you know, Gilneans retaking Gilneas. Her finally getting out of the hole in the ground. Oh no, she's sitting, sorry. I thought she was standing there, but inside the ground, like she glitched into it. Oh, the banker.
I offer service with a smile. The only honest merchants of your name.
Ooh, who's that? Oh, there's the warrior trainer. Back by the blacksmith. Makes sense.
Get gabbing or get going.
It's good to see. It's good to see you made it, Kulgoroth. It certainly looks like most everyone did. We're not doing too bad so far for an emergency evacuation. Well, what do you know, Kulgoroth? All this time, the Stormglen's been left mostly intact. It's too bad the Forsaken are still working their way inland, but it'll make a fine place to rest their feet for a night or two. The other half of town is overrun with spiders, so I've asked the villagers to stay away from there. Perhaps you would like to lend a hand in clearing the spiders out. I'm certain our injured men and women will sleep more soundly if they know someone's keeping those eight-legged beasts at bay.
Long live Greymane.
And here's Lorna.
What is it?
I found a journal by a man named Bradshaw. Unfortunately, it's missing many pages, especially towards the end. If you find enough pages, I might be able to piece together what happened here after the curse broke out. Who knows? Maybe people in this town found a way out. Maybe there's still survivors out there. Maybe my father is still alive. Don't know why he would be here. Like, it'll be relevant to here. Then again, you know, maybe this is where he ended up. You know, after the other place, escaping there. Also, random skulls. That's a comforting sight. I'm actually having difficulty telling what they are. They look human, yeah, but I know something about them seems off. But anyway. Wary Mastiff no longer is quite as intimidating. Foul Brood Skitterer. Let's grab the journal page first. Okay, no